finishing results then for the qualifying section here in Las Vegas. Pepe's on pole position by 0.3 of a second to Owen in second place, lining up on the front row of the grid with him when we start the race later on. Seen in third place, second row of the grid, joined by Speed Freak in 4. It's Don Pedrito in 5 with Passy in 6. Linsky 7, CJ Drama in 8. And to round off the 5th row of the grid and the top 10, it is Fatality and Mr. Pip Smith then. Ladies and gentlemen, that is it for your qualifying. Next up is the Grand Prix. We'll be getting on with that in a few moments' time. On quite a short run down into turn 1 here in Las Vegas, where he's got a much better advantage then over the competitors to stay in the lead going through the first few corners. How is this going to work out for him then? You're going to find out just now. Pepe's then, ladies and gentlemen, starting this race off from the front. 5 lights ahead of the drivers. Here in Las Vegas, it is lights out and away we go. Pepe's minimal wheel spin there. Brilliant start from him down into turn 1. It's Owen behind him. Will he be able to hold it into turn 1? A brilliant start from the back. And there's quite a lot of tussling going on. Pepe's keeps it tight and neat. It's Owen in second place. He keeps it neat too. Heading through the first few corners. Still in second place. Scene holds it in third as well. But Speed Freak with a brilliant start. He's already up to 4th place. Linsky drops down as well. Where's our man Scene? He's in 3rd place still from the start. I can't even see where I am. This TV does not... There we go, Pepe still leading there behind Scene, trying to give a good go on Owen. Will he be able to go up the inside line? Safety car already deployed then on the first lap, ladies and gentlemen. Speed Freak brings out the safety car, he retires in the McLaren and leaves Stray Dog Racing, the only McLaren left in this race. The Ferrari has to back out there, very nearly making contact with the car in front. Your top 3 then under the safety car, still the same as when we started this race today. Behind, it's a bit of a mess. A lot of drivers changing positions, mostly going up positions, where Passy's gone down 7, Speed Freak fell down 10, and then he retired. But the safety car is out. Are we going to get any early pit stops this early on, ladies and gentlemen? It could happen, but is there going to be pit stops coming in? It's going to be Stray Dog Racing for an early pit stop, possibly a wing change there after a bit of a bad start. No, actually, decent stuff then. No wing change for Stray Dog coming out of the pit lane with brand new tyres. Doesn't lose much time there under the safety car. Passy doing the same thing, going on to the hards. It's going to be Pip Smith as well, trying to run the hards till the end, or as long as he can do anyway. And Percival doing the exact same thing. The Mercedes having to double stack, so he will lose a bit of time there, but he should be able to gain it back up under the safety car, so it shouldn't be too bad for him. To the final third, this is where the safety car is going to pull off now, and Pepe's will become the effective pace car of the entire grid, and he decides pretty much when the rest of them go. And he's going to leave it quite late. When's he going to leave it till? He's going to go now then. Foot to the floor for Pepe's over the line. Owen absolutely catches him into turn 1. Will it be a move through the first corner? Owen leads then through turn 1. Wants to go racing again on the 4th lap. Pepe's is having none of it then all around the outside line. Can he try and keep it on the Haas car? He doesn't want to lose this place, but he has done and has to concede. It's Owen then that takes the lead of the Las Vegas Grand Prix early on the 4th lap behind that Scene with front row view to this battle behind as well. Looks like a 3-way battle's coming on. As well, the race leaders scrapping away into the final few corners. Pepe's gets ahead for a brief moment, but can he hold this one? The RB, absolutely brilliant move there, but can he keep it as the Haas tries to stick his car up the inside line, wedges that car into the final corner, and he just about gets ahead before we reach lap 5. Pepe's now has to settle for second place. The 2 Ferraris looking mean in 3 and 4, looking like they might want to make a move pretty soon. But first of all, Linsky looking like he wants to make a move on his own teammate up into 3rd place. The podium spots in the early stages. 20 laps to go. And Linsky looking for a gap then to pass his teammate today. It's Linsky behind. He drops back a little bit. Scene in 3rd then. Will he be able to make a move on the top 2 runners at the moment? They're all Mercedes then looking for a move on the Aston Martin. He slingshots around the outside down the Las Vegas strip, and he's through into 11th position. Further strip, but here comes the McLaren then to make a move on Owen. Never mind, it was Owen that's gone round everybody. He's down to 9. He was second place earlier on. Now he's at the back with the back markers. Stray Dog giving him a good run for his money then into turn 1. It's a Haas against the McLaren. Then the McLaren sticking out around the outside. He's going to take the inside into the right-hander. He's still just edging this corner out, but will it be his position? It's going to be the Haas's for now. And Owen just about sticks into P9. Here comes the McLaren then to fight back for a second time. Stray Dog trying to retake what was his originally. Makes contact there, his rears slide out, just about catches the car. Dominating already in the early stages. Linsky then, the Ferrari's going side by side. Linsky clears his teammate Evseen. He takes second place with 5 places gained from him in this race. He's on an absolute roll. Here comes CJ Jarman then to pass the second Ferrari. Looking for that gap around the outside. It doesn't exist at the moment, but he's looking for any gap that does open up, but he loses its rears, just about catches it there. Sparks are flying here in Las Vegas as CJ Drama just about catches that car. It's on absolute rails today as he's up to P4, 4 places gained in this race. Biggest position gainer right now is letting the needle goes to Ferrari. He goes through past his teammate. He's going to try and get through past the Aston Martin now. It is absolute neck and neck then, everybody, down the Las Vegas Strip. The Ferrari going for 2 overtakes. It's 3 into the final corner. Who gets ahead here? It's going to be Seen, who debuted last weekend. What's happened there? Linsky, everybody. Linsky's gone around in 7th position, loses countless positions. The Ferrari was running so well. He was on for a podium today with his teammate. Both Ferraris dropping out of the podium positions after a bit of a harsh battle there. I'm not entirely sure what's happened, but it's Linsky and Seen both losing podium positions there, and a hell of a lot of points in Las Vegas. Dylan with a 10-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane. The 2 Ferraris have to double stack. Loads of time lost then in the main race for the 2 Ferraris that are both coming in now for a double stack, and the wing is getting changed as well for the 2nd Ferrari. That is absolutely brutal. That is brutal. Where is he? Linsky getting his wing changed, getting his tyres changed, everything, the full service, and now he's coming out of the pit lane massively behind. He's got a car ahead, I think the Red Bull possibly, yes, of Dylan Vince, but even then, is he going to be able to catch? I'm not too sure. He's on the hard compound tyres now. People here, never mind. Owen trying to have a battle on fatality, didn't even realise this. Owen into P5, he's making those places back up after dropping down to near the back of the grid. He's up to 5th place, which is very good for his race so far with 15 laps remaining. It's still a long way to go. We aren't halfway just yet. 2 Pepis goes around, everybody, in the Las Vegas race today. He's into 3rd, losing countless positions after starting on pole position. Andrew Pittsmith then, he takes the reins and he leads the Las Vegas Grand Prix here today. Passy 2nd place, still in the same place as before. Percival now in 3rd. Pepis drops down to 4th position, losing countless positions. He was having an absolutely brilliant race today, and he's messed it up. He hit the wall when we were spectating over him earlier on. He fell to the back of the grid, and now he's on the run for the race lead to make a move past Andrew Pittsmith. It's side by side down the Las Vegas Strip, but Passy makes it look easy into the lead here today. Andrew Pittsmith has to concede and drop down to 2nd place, but either way, he is in the lead. 2nd here. Here we go then. And he's moving with the inside line on his sister team car, the RB on the Red Bull. It's going to be fatality up the inside. He's going to try and take 8th position, but the RB not having none of it. Dylan Vince just about getting ahead. It's a Haas. It was Owen. Owen into the pit lane. I'm not entirely sure why he's doing this. Owen in the pit lane then, everybody. Brand new mediums. Is that going to work for him? Here we go then. Brand new mediums till the end of the race. He's going to give it his best shot. These other mediums might have been worn out quite a bit, but he is going to come out of the pit lane now all the way down in 10th position. Scenes in the pit lane, everybody, with a 10-second time penalty, the biggest we've got today. Down the order, he's spun around again. He's sideways across the track, blocking it all off. In 8th position then. He brings himself back on when he can, but, you know, lucky that goes things on, because that would have been massive... massive collisions then down the straight there with 4 laps to go in this race, which is the McLaren team. But it's Owen into 3rd then, everybody. He's on the podium places. How is he making up this gap? How on earth is this man doing it? I really don't know, ladies and gentlemen. With only 2 laps remaining of this race, and Owen has made up masses of gaps now. He's got 13.3 seconds to Andrew Pittsmith, which I don't think is going to happen at all. But even then, got to respect it. Owen, who spun around once, he fell to the back of the grid, got back up there, then made a pit stop onto the new tyres. He dropped back to the grid once again, and here he is, back on the podium, even though it isn't that race win that he's been hoping for. It's going to definitely be a podium for him today if he doesn't make a mistake, and it's fully deserved as well. A brilliant race from him here today in Las Vegas, and you know, minimal mistakes really when it really matters, which is what we want to see. Of Passy, you realise how far ahead he is, because look at all of these drivers a bit behind, battling away in P10 and 9, and how far away they are at the start of this lap. There's a move there by Dom Pedrito through past Stray Dog, but look at this, massively far behind the drivers as the Alpine then heading towards the line, ladies and gentlemen, to begin the final lap of the race here today in Las Vegas, with Passy being your race leader in the Alpine on lap 25 of 25. A long race, but it has definitely felt quick, ladies and gentlemen. It really has. But here he is, the man that started, we're just going to check where he started actually, 5 places up. So he started P6 today, from 6, had a bit of an issue at the start. He fell down to the back of the grid, which at the time was P14 or P13, so it was very far back. And that man stayed calm and composed, was the quote in the chat. Kept composed with it, and he absolutely stuck with it. And it has worked in his favour tonight. All he's got now is 2 strips, one being the long Las Vegas one. He's done it 24 times, and 25th time is the one where he can really take time to reflect on what a race it has been for him today. With Dylan Vince with a 10-second time penalty, but it's Passy, ladies and gentlemen. The 5 places gained in this race into the final few corners, and after such a brilliant drive, who was at the back earlier on, he's made his way from the back all the way to the front of the grid and leading by 11.2 seconds in this race. He's going to cross the line as a race winner here in Las Vegas, everybody. Passy takes the win here for the Las Vegas Grand Prix. Andrew Pittsmith, 12 seconds nearly behind, will cross that line to come home in second place on the podium today. And a brilliant race from Passy and Andrew, back on the podium where they deserve to be. It's going to be Owen 13 seconds down the road. Look at the gaps we've had today in Las Vegas. Owen 13 seconds down the road. He'll head into the final corner. He will take the podium place just about from CJ Drama in 4th as they cross the line together. Linsky coming around now. He takes 5th position in this race, and the rest of the drivers heading their way round now. Perceivable over the line. It was side by side there. CJ retires apparently. I don't know what's happened with him there, but everybody moves off a place. It's going to be Linsky 4, Perceivable 5, Pepe 6, Dom Pedrito 7, Stray Dog moves up to 8, Dylan Vince 9, and we just wait on Fatality then, everybody, to go into the pit lane, to go over the line and end his race off in P10. Collins in the chat says, great drive, well done Passy, great racing throughout, enjoyed watching the battles. It was a great race, mate, and for anyone in the chat or watching this back, tomorrow, probably tomorrow night or even tomorrow morning, we'll see how we feel. We're going to try and get a race highlight reel out of today's race, and we're definitely going to get a lot of highlights out of today. It was really good fun as it crossed the line to take P10 in the RB. That win today doesn't even snatch it, does he? He takes it quite rightfully. And look at the domination on your screen. It is race winner Passy, fastest lap Passy, driver of the day Passy, most overtakes is Passy, cleanest driver Andrew Pittsmith. So the top 2 all in the winning cards today. Here we go then, finish results here in Las Vegas. It's going to be Passy who takes the win, ladies and gentlemen, with a finishing time of 42 minutes and 1 second. It's going to be Andrew Pittsmith in second place for Mercedes, and it's going to be Owen who snatches the final podium place in 3rd. Linsky 4, Perceivable 5, Pepe 6, Dom Pedrito 7, Stray Dog 8, Dylan Vince 9, and Fatality P10. That is it then, everybody, from me for the commentary. Next up.